In Rochester, New York, along the historic landscape of Seneca Park, stands one of the region's oldest and most meaningful wildlife institutions. Seneca Park Zoo. What began as a small animal display slowly grew into one of Rochester's most familiar family destinations. Over the decades, Seneca Park Zoo changed with the times. Like many older zoos, it moved away from simple animal exhibits and toward more naturalistic habitats, education, conservation, and animal welfare. The zoo's mission now reaches far beyond Rochester. Through education programs, conservation partnerships, local restoration projects, and global wildlife efforts, Seneca Park Zoo connects visitors with animals from around the world while reminding them that conservation also begins close to home. And among the animals that continue to draw attention at Seneca Park Zoo, one stands out for its power, beauty, and connection to one of the most fragile habitats on Earth, the polar bear. Among the many animals that have called Seneca Park Zoo home, few have a story as remarkable as that of Anoki, the zoo's resident polar bear. Anoki's journey began right here in Rochester. She was born at Seneca Park Zoo in 1996 to her parents, Aurora and Yukon. Her name, Anoki, means little snowflake, a fitting name for a bear born in one of New York's snowy regions. As part of the cooperative management of polar bears in accredited zoos, Anoki left Rochester when she was still young. In 1998, she moved to the Albuquerque Biopark in New Mexico, where she spent the next decade. Then, in 2008, she was transferred to the Maryland Zoo in Baltimore, becoming a favorite among visitors there as well. But Anoki's story was far from over. In 2018, following the passing of her mother, Aurora, Seneca Park Zoo welcomed Anoki back home. More than 20 years after leaving Rochester, the polar bear born at this very zoo returned to the place where her life had begun. For the community, her return was something special. It was the continuation of a long tradition of polar bear care at Seneca Park Zoo and a chance for visitors to reconnect with an animal that was, in many ways, a hometown bear. Today, Anoki is the only polar bear at Seneca Park Zoo and one of the zoo's most beloved residents. Her days are filled with enrichment activities designed to encourage natural behaviors such as exploring, swimming, and problem-solving. Large ice blocks filled with fish, floating toys, and puzzle feeders help keep both her body and mind active. Anoki has also contributed to important scientific research. Through partnerships with other accredited zoos and conservation organizations, she has participated in studies aimed at improving our understanding of polar bear health and reproduction, knowledge that may one day help support the future of the species. Now approaching 3 decades of age, Anoki serves as an ambassador for her wild cousins in the Arctic. Every visitor who watches her glide through the water is given an opportunity to learn not only about polar bears themselves, but also about the rapidly changing world they inhabit. From a tiny cub born in Rochester to an experienced ambassador for her species, Anoki's life has come full circle. Her story is one of homecoming, conservation, and the enduring connection between a zoo and one of its most iconic animals.